my name is Emily, and for the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be posting vlogs about current events that are taking place in our society. Today, me and my friend, Taylor,
What's going on, everybody?
are going to be talking about a recent event that took place on March 11th about a soldier by the name of Robert Bales, who was a sergeant and was on his fourth deployment in Afghanistan and was accused of a massacre of 16 people. And right now I'm going to ask Taylor's opinion on this occurrence.
Whoa, Emily. When I first heard about this, I was shocked. I mean, this is atrocious. And to me, though, this really shows the stress that's being put on American soldiers. That 11 years of like combat can really do a lot to any soldier, really. I mean, Sergeant Bales entered three houses around 3 a.m. in Afghanistan and committed a massacre of 16 people. Hearing that, that's an that's really something to hear that an American soldier would do that. But looking back on the stress and all the years that we've been in there, it's not that surprising that somebody could have a mental breakdown like this, especially with the conditions that Sergeant Bear was already had, like the
I'm actually like honestly surprised that this hasn't happened more. I feel that the stress on soldiers is getting worse. And honestly, if he was on his fourth deployment and he already had post traumatic stress, and this just added to it. I know that the in like a newspaper, the Afghan president condemned the massacre as unforgivable. And now I'm kind of worried where this leads us with Afghanistan, like
yeah.
where
I
our
mean,
trust issues are.
relations with Afghanistan
Yeah.
have already been shot, and just throwing this in the mix, one can only imagine where this is gonna lead.
And yeah, and honestly, like a lot of the newspapers and a lot of people are thinking that where does this leave with our negotiations with Afghanistan? Like we're trying to get out of there, and this just caused a bigger scene, and now in Afghanistan, it's going to cause a bigger scene with like already the American soldiers that are there. Now it's going to be putting them under pressure. And I feel that if we aren't even helping our soldiers now who have this post traumatic stress, like where is this going to lead in a couple months from now? Like, will this happen more? Has this happened before and we just haven't heard about it? We got to get some help before anything else continues to happen. And, there's like a couple things that are going on in this, like the stress and also just like now, where do our negotiations go with Afghanistan?
yeah, I mean, there's talks about this is really gonna be one of to use the expression the hair that broke the camel's back to actually try to get soldiers out of Afghanistan, which should definitely happen. I mean, if there's stuff like this that's possibly going on.
Oh,
There's no
definitely.
reason. There's no reason for us to really stay in Iraq like that. I mean Afghanistan, and this just really proves that like we've been in there long enough, and there's no need to stay.
Yeah. And also going off of this, if you think about it, deployments last from anywhere to 3 to 15 months. So if this is his fourth deployment, and he was up to 12 months on each deployment. That's 4 years. That's a lot of stress. And between those deployments, he's seen like a lot of like
Yeah,
killings happening.
some of the bloodiest
Yeah.
battles that's
And
taken place.
like losing one of your friends, like
Not seeing
seeing,
your family.
yeah,
Like
it's
for
just where do we
4 years.
go? Yeah, it's just like where do we go from here? So hopefully, we can figure something out, like negotiations with Afghanistan, because as of right now, like a lot of people in Afghanistan are seeing this as unforgivable.
And they
And
should. I mean, this
yeah,
is like who could forgive this? I mean,
I mean nine. I
I
mean
think
nine
it's time
kids.
for us to get the fuck out.
I mean, I mean 9 kids and 3 children.
That's fucked up.
What are we gonna do? But anyways, this is our talk for the night, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I would just like to thank Taylor for being on my blog
No
tonight.
problem. This was fun.
I just hope that you guys will share your opinions with us, and hopefully you guys agree with us, and hopefully we can end this war.
Yeah, let's get some comments, America.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Peace.